Hello there, I'm Connor. Care for a race? Well, suit yourself. Here we are, Ulfstead Castle. Sorry we're a bit late, but as I like to say now, better safe than sorry, as I like to say now. Well, we're not technically owned by the North Western Railway. We're technically owned by British Rail. And yes, before you ask, yes, Caitlin and I are actually, well, we were originally from America. Irish? Who said we were Irish? No, we're American. We moved to England a few years back. But even then again, even when we were living back in the States, we still had these accents. The reason for that, though, was because around the time when we were built, you see, the New York Central wanted to, when they had us constructed, well, had me constructed, as Caitlin worked on the Ohio and Baltimore Railroad, whereas I worked on the New York Central. But in both our cases, you see, both railway companies were short of staff, and so a lot of Irish immigrants who immigrated to America were hired to drive us. And I guess you could say I just picked up on the Irish accent from the crews that I've had. And how Caitlin and I came to England was actually this. You see, a lot of our class members were being withdrawn and scrapped. And we were bought by British Rail as part of a new service they were starting. One that would go from Bridlington Station all the way to Sodor and up to Ulfstead Castle. Caitlin and I were chosen because we were the fastest steam engines back in America. Or at least two of the fastest. And the fact that we were already being scheduled for scrap. So what happened was that we were then bought. That's when we met each other for the first time. We were loaded onto a ship, and we were shipped over to Southampton. And upon arrival in Britain, we were then taken to Doncaster, where we were given some of our modifications to run on British Rail, such as us being rescaled to run on British standard gauge, as well as the fact that we were then given screw-link couplers and buffers on the back of our tenders. And then we were given those British coaches as well. And then we were given our own unique liveries. Whereas Caitlin chose to be burgundy, I chose to be aquamarine. And that's exactly what happened. We got painted those respective colours. They also had our coaches painted the same colours, as it would in a way reflect how our coaches would be painted the same colour as us back in America. But now I'm very happy living on Sodor and the mainland. And Caitlin and I just love going fast in general. I'd say that we're both very grateful that we were bought by British Rail, as if we were still back in America, we probably wouldn't be around today.